All right, team, welcome aboard today. We're diving into something crucial for every mariner, testing our GMDSS equipment. It's our lifeline out at sea. So, knowing it works perfectly is non-negotiable. We're going to walk through the daily, weekly, and monthly tests, step by step. I've got 3 of our sharpest cadets here with me, and they'll be helping demonstrate everything. So, let's get started. First up, the daily checks. These are quick but vital. Cadet 1, could you show us the first step? We'll start with the VHF DSC. We need to check the power supply by switching it on and off from the main and reserve power sources. Make sure the indicators light up. Then we do a self-test. Just go into the menu, find the self-test function, and run it. It'll check the unit's internal circuits and give you a pass or fail. Easy as that. Don't forget to visually inspect the antenna and cables for any obvious damage. Next, we check our SART or Search and Rescue Transponder. Daily, we just need to confirm it's in its designated spot and appears ready for immediate use. No cracks, no damage. We also check its battery expiry date. If it's getting close, you need to report it. And finally, for the daily checks, our EPIRB, the emergency position indicating radio beacon, similar to the SART. We check its physical condition. Make sure the safety clip is in place and verify the battery and hydrostatic release unit expiry. Dates. These simple checks take less than 5 minutes, but can make all the difference. Now, let's move on to the weekly tests. These are a bit more involved. Cadet 2, you're up. Let's start with a live test of the VHF DSC. We'll make a test call to a nearby coast station or another ship. Remember to use the correct procedure to avoid sending a false distress alert. Select the test call option in the menu, input the MMSI of the station you're calling, and send it. You should get an acknowledgement back. This confirms not just your unit, but also your antenna, and the whole system is transmitting and receiving properly. While we're at it, we also test our MF-HF-DSC equipment weekly. It's the same principle as the VHF test. Run the self-test and then perform a live test call with a coast station. Because MF-HF has a much longer range, you have more options for who to call. Just be sure to log the test in the GMDSS logbook, noting the time and the station you contacted. And one more thing for the weeklies. Check your printers. Make sure there's enough paper in the Navtex receiver and the Inmarsat C terminal. You don't want to miss an important maritime safety information broadcast because you ran out of paper. Finally, we have our monthly tests. Cadet 3, it's your turn to shine. The big one for the month is testing the EPIRB. We perform a self-test according to the manufacturer's instructions. This is crucial, never, ever activated for a live test unless it's a real emergency. The self-test will usually involve a short burst of light or a beep to confirm the battery and transmitter are functional, but it won't transmit a signal to the satellite. Next, we inspect all our survival craft-to-way VHF radios. Turn them on, check the battery level, and do a quick communication test with another handheld or the ship's main VHF on a non-distress channel like Channel 6. And don't forget the batteries. Monthly. We need to check the status and expiry dates of all batteries for our GMDSS equipment, including the ones in the SARTs and handheld VHFs. If any are weak or nearing expiry, they need to be replaced immediately, keeping a detailed log of all these tests is mandatory. It's not just for compliance. It's a record that proves you're maintaining your gear diligently. And that's a wrap on our GMDSS equipment testing routine. Daily, weekly, and monthly checks are the backbone of maritime safety communication. A big thank you to our cadets for their excellent demonstrations today. Remember, this equipment is your connection to help when you need it most. Treat it well, test it regularly, and it will take care of you. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more maritime training content. Stay safe out there.